The only conversations my disgusting family had during my grandfather's funeral were that they refused to take his 4-year-old daughter, saying she should be banished to an orphanage, so I took her in, and now my life is in shambles. Hi. I'm 23M, and this week my entire life changed. 3 days ago, my grandfather passed away. He was 78. He had 2 kids, my mom and my uncle. I'm the youngest in our family, or at least I thought I was. My family is very big. During the wake, a huge bomb dropped on all of us. It turns out my grandfather had a 4-year-old daughter, with a cleaning lady who used to help him around the house. The woman is gone and no one knows where she went. The girl's name is Lenka, and she's tiny, quiet, and completely alone. And everyone in my family hates her. At the funeral, nobody would even look at her. I saw her curled up in the corner of the room, like she was trying to disappear. And the only conversation anyone had was who's not going to take her. They all agreed she should be sent to an orphanage. I don't know what happened to me at that moment, but I snapped. I walked over to her, knelt down, smiled, and asked, "Would you like to live with me?" She didn't say anything. Just slowly nodded. And that was it. That night, Lenka came home with me. She had been staying with my cousin for a few days, and Nika handed me her health card and basically said good luck. I'm a 23-year-old guy living alone in a small apartment in eastern Slovakia. I work from home. I pay rent. I'm not rich. I've never raised a child. I'm still an external university student. I go to school on weekends. But she came with me. And she's been here since. That night she didn't say a word on the car ride. I showed her my apartment, gave her food. She barely reacted. Later that night, while I was trying to sleep, I broke. It was 2 a.m. and I was crying like I haven't cried in years. I kept thinking, what the hell am I doing? How can I raise a child when I'm just a kid myself? My family won't help. Everyone will judge me. She's not even technically my niece, she's my aunt. Yeah. That part's wild. She's my mom's half-sister. Which makes her my aunt. But she's 4. I couldn't sleep at all that night. Around 3 a.m. we had a little accident. She wet the bed. She didn't cry. She just tried to hide the blanket like she didn't want me to find out. My heart cracked in half. I told her everything's okay and helped her clean up. In the morning, I explained we needed to go shopping for her things. We walked to the store, only 5 minutes away, but it took us 15. She was trying to be independent and didn't want to hold my hand. But on the way back, she was so tired she almost collapsed on the sidewalk. I asked if I could carry her, and she said no at first, but after a few more steps, I picked her up anyway. She looked annoyed, but didn't resist. We made it home. I made her breakfast, thank you to the friend who gave me ideas, then told her we had to go to some offices so I could become her guardian. I thought I'd just drop off the papers. Instead, the whole process started immediately. It was chaos. I brought every document I had, my ID, death certificate, her health card, a letter I wrote asking for emergency temporary custody. But when I got to the Child Services office, UPSFAR, one woman tore me apart. She was cold and cruel and basically called me a stupid boy to my face. You're just a kid. You can't raise another kid. You don't even have rights to her. She's better off with her mother. And she said all of this in front of Lenka, who was sitting quietly in my lap. I looked down and saw tears running down her face. At first, I didn't even notice, just felt her little body trembling. She was crying silently. I gently apologized to the woman, stood up, and said we'd come back later. I took Lenka outside and walked her to a little ice cream shop nearby. We sat together in silence. I explained we'd have to go back and talk to the mean lady, but I promised I'd stay with her the whole time. She nodded. Back inside, the woman didn't get any nicer, but she did explain what would happen next. Basically exactly what I had read online. Social workers will visit us. They'll try to contact her mother. If they find her, she may get legal priority. But I'm going to fight this. Because if that woman abandoned Lenka once, she'll do it again. And I won't let that happen. Now it's late again. I'm completely drained. And I need to say this somewhere, I love this kid. I've known her for 3 days and I'd do anything to protect her. But I'm falling apart inside. I work from home, which is the only reason this is even possible. But on weekends I go to university, and I'll probably have to give that up. There's no babysitting culture here in Slovakia, especially not in a small town like ours. I'm selling my motorcycle so I'll have more money for her. I'm terrified I'll never find a girlfriend because what 23-year-old wants a boyfriend with a 4-year-old? I feel like I traded everything I used to be for someone who deserves a better life. And I don't regret it. But I'm scared. And tired. And trying not to break. I don't even know why I'm posting this. I just needed to let it out. If you read all this, thank you. Really. And if anyone's been through something similar, any advice would mean the world. Update. Hi everyone, I just wanted to make a quick update to thank you all. My last update is still waiting for approval from the admins, probably because I asked people for financial help to pay for a lawyer, but I won't do that again. I hate myself for doing it in the first place. I sold my motorcycle and I'll manage somehow on my own. Thank you all for your kind words and encouragement. I really needed to hear that. I tried to reply to as many comments as I could, but there are just too many. Lenka is doing well. She finally started smiling. I introduced her to my neighbor, an older lady who never had children. She looked after Lenka while I went to get her toys from her grandfather's house. She also has a dog, and Lenka just can't stop playing with it. One night, Lenka found me crying. She sleeps in my bed and I've taken the couch. I guess she must have heard me. She came to me and asked if I was crying because of her. Of course I said no. And when she hugged me, my heart shattered into a million pieces. I will protect that child. She's mine and I'll do anything for her. The next part of the update will be in Slovak. I'm sorry, but I need help, and the quickest way will be if someone from Slovakia or the Czech Republic responds. Translation, in English. Hi, if you're reading this, thank you. I want to ask you for help. It's very uncomfortable for me to ask for help like this, but I have no other options. Lenka needs toys and new clothes. She is still playing with toys that probably belong to my mom. I went to charity for new clothes, but there wasn't much. Please, if you're reading this and have toys from your child lying around at home, I kindly ask you to contact me. Please.